Dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Boom, baby. We are live. Sorry, are we coming in a little choppy? I'm having a little bit of internet problem on my end here. Happy Halloween. No, rightfully so for being idiots, being crammed up next to each other like this for a Halloween extravaganza. And internet is pretty weird. I don't know what's going on. I live in a place that has shitty. Running a quick check here. Yeah, the internet here in this building is relatively it's like most of the girls you guys date, unstable. Anyways, people are waking up. So okay, I got to do a couple of announcements here. I was on the fence if I was going to add to go do some business stuff. That being said, so here's the deal, okay? I wasn't having animalistic sex, milagros, as much as I would wish I was. That's another story for another time. So tomorrow I'm going to have Happy Halloween, and I have to have 3 of my wisdom teeth extracted. One was extracted during September of last year. That was during like the dark past time. Remember that? And growing over them. And so like these little pockets of food have been formed, and they have like little cavities in them. And I don't think I really needed to get them removed, but the doctors were like, they have cavities and they're in an awkward position. And so we just recommend you. But I will be getting put under the fucking knife tomorrow. Okay? So, yeah, I'm so sorry about the internet. I have no idea what's going on. I guess it... Let me check something real quick. Looking at this. Annoying. Super annoying. Some of you guys say it's buffering. Some of you guys saying it's not. How we're looking? Are we buffering constantly? Yeah. Definitely still buffering. Give me 2 seconds. Let me try and do something. Just gonna have to give me a second here.
We're gonna get right back to that, but I wanted to quickly tell you about my one-on-one coaching. All you need to do is go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and book your session with me today. It's a private one-on-one session.
I help guys with a lot of things, whether it be relationships, managing your girlfriend, managing your girlfriends, wives, fitness, investment strategies, marketing opportunities, cryptocurrency, the list goes on and on. So if you just need a little bit of help and you don't know where to go next in life, I can help you out. Book a call with me today. Go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and let's help you out today. Thanks so much. Let's get back to today's episode.
All right. I don't know if that worked. I think it potentially did. Yeah. This place I'm living in, honestly, these people are fucking retarded when it comes to the internet. It's okay. That's life. You know, you get some stuff that doesn't work the way you want it to. Here we are, right? Okay. So I got some good news. And sorry guys, I'm in town, and we had a wild night unintentionally on Saturday night. Looks like I'm buffering again. Oh, this is infuriating. This is so fucking annoying. DSL, the ball carrier. Anyways, we had a good time. This internet is just... Here we go. I don't know what to say, guys. You know what I really think? I think that they... Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the real deal. Okay. I'm just going to go. Okay? I'm going to go. Here's the truth, right? Doing now is one thing they do is they pretend that they're having tech problems, or they pretend that they're having buffering issues and stuff like that. And the reality is they're not. They're just throttling you. Right? Again, here, I'll show you. Let's pull. Let's go. Speedtest.net. Okay. So we're checking out there. 55, 44, 38. So there's that. My internet speed is here. See? 300 megabytes per second, 390. So 460 megabytes per second there, 351. Okay. So I'll just say this. Today I wanted to talk about people are waking up from the lies of the Matrix, and it's just irrefutable. And I'm going to talk about that now. Shut up and take my money. In my personal opinion, right? I believe that the elites are absolutely losing control. Okay? I believe that there are so... Because they know they're losing control. Right? What's the one thing people with power want? More power. Power over the normies. Power over the masses. Right? And $1 Canadian. Just took out a decent sized loan. About to multiply these stacks. Let's go. And then extra walk. $9.99 super chat. Best of luck on the surgery. Happy Halloween. HDA. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So look. The bottom line is this: people infuriated. Okay, because they're just sick and tired. They're sick and tired of all this fucking bullshit. They're sick and tired of being lied to.
Yeah, I drink. I'm not like, you drink?
They're sick and tired of being fucking conned. All right? They're sick and tired of being deceived. They're sick and tired of it all to talk to you guys about mainly. Okay? Say whatever you want to say about this man. But Kanye West is undoubtedly...
Shut up and take my money.
...people. Okay? And we know what kind of people we're talking about. If that makes any sense. You see? Let me pull up my boy Kanye. Dream is right now. Okay? They're doing their damnedest trying to hold everybody down. There is a truth that is fighting tooth and nail to get out. And that's the thing. The truth always comes out. Okay? The illusion of things being as good as they are supposed to, as they actually are is falling apart quickly. It's falling apart with a quickness. Okay? It's just frustrating. I hope on the replay it's not really going to be choppy and buffering as well. But you know. There we go. Am I live on Twitch? No. The connection is a bit spotty, my guy. Trust me, I'm working on it, man. I don't know what else to say. And I'm here in Tokyo. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get in the fucking groove. So, here's the truth, right? People are waking up. People are waking up. And you can't stop it. The real red wave is coming. Okay? And that is the red wave so quickly. Because people are getting sick and tired of all the shit. People are getting sick and tired of being told, oh, a woman is not really a woman. Only if I'm a biologist, I can determine this. Oh, yeah. Trans man who... Okay? White people are totally racist, right? Jews are the eternal victims no matter what because of what they went through in the Holocaust, right? That's exactly what kind of Kanye West is revealing right now. Kanye West's to ruin this man. And if he ends up dead, we all know why. These people who have been in control for the longest time are trying their damnedest to keep the control. Okay, so let's just go here. Let's just make it. Look at this. Explain this. Explain this. Please, somebody fucking explain this shit to me. Please explain this. How does this... Okay, let's run two at the same time. There's that. So now that that test is done, this should speed up here. Just a conspiracy theorist. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep standing here. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to fight this. There you go. Okay. Let's talk about what's going on here. Shout out to BG Tucker, $10 super chat, who is saying, just because YouTube is diddling with you. Love you, John. So, again, the title too, right? People are waking up from Matrix lies. Without a shadow of a doubt, like, this is it. This is true, okay? Download speed. 100 megabytes per second upload speed. And then 200 here on this wall. Look at this. Latency, speed. Come on. Really? The cat is out the bag, okay? I'm just going to list some failures from here, okay? '20 election. Okay? Right there. Okay. Think about that. Right? Okay, think about all these things through here. All right. Channel will get deleted. What does that make you think about? If you even say this right here, if you say this, you get in trouble. If you doubt anything about that, this is what they say. This is how the hierarchy goes. Trans people are better than gay people, who are better than straight people. Straight people are at the bottom of the fucking barrel, right? Straight pride, that's hateful, okay? Alex Jones was talking about where he runs all his pedophilia shit, and top level people have been to the island. Bill Gates, right? Plenty of politicians, all of them. Everybody who went to that island, nobody got in trouble. But this guy suddenly took care of himself. Out of straight up fucking spite, okay? I will sit here on this stream, choppy as a motherfucker, and I will make this thing fucking work. I will sit here, and even if it only takes me reaching through things done by YouTube, okay? The only thing they could do is threaten you, okay? They can threaten you to shut up by silencing you, by shaming you, and by banning you. Solutions. Censorship-free tech is coming, and it's already here, okay? These people are fighting tooth and nail their hardest to suppress the truth, proving their point as well. There is no doubt in my mind that there are greater days coming for all of us. There is nothing but good things ahead for us. But we just have to endure a little bit more of this shitty bullshit. But they got drunk on power, and they're trying their hardest to fucking actually, keep people suppressed. They're trying their hardest. Don't want this man in office. Because you know why? Because the people elected him. And he was doing the right thing. 4 years that Trump was president, and how for 4 fucking years, 4 years, not a single anti-Trump chant became mainstream. People were never like, fuck Donald Trump. Nothing's going viral across all the states. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay here, okay? Because YouTube has absolutely been censoring me, okay? You don't believe me? Look at this. Even though my subscribership is growing, the live stream, okay? Look at this. Look at this. $52,926. Look at this. This stream can't even make sense because I keep on buffering every fucking 5 seconds. But I'm just going to, on principle, I'm just going to sit here and fucking stream and let these fucking pieces of shit at YouTube know they can suck my fucking dick. Look at this. Less than 1%, half of 1% of this is 264 live stream viewers. Not even half of 1% of the people subscribed are you is they're faking, right? They're faking that, oh, he's having internet problems. Oh, he's having connectivity issues. Oh, we're having a system error. No, you're not. If this was homosexual suck dick hour in their assholes, right? If that was this channel, I have like fucking million plus subscribers, million plus views, million plus fucking internet connection, spot on. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. People up. No. It's not okay. Okay? Remember, you guys don't get notification alerts that I go live. You guys don't get you know? So people are waking up, and the powers that this. What are the long-term effects of this? Okay? And by this, I mean swirling my red pen around in circles. What are the long-term effects of this? Is it going to kill everybody in 3 over and over again? Okay? With ending this live stream and restarting it help? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Ever. They're trying their hardest ever to suppress the truth. My channel has already been marked as a truth-talking channel. They're trying their damnedest to slow us down, beating up the inevitable. Okay? Honestly, I'm fucking infuriated right now. I'm so fucking mad. I want to rip this microphone out of the fucking desk. I want to smash my fucking cameras. I want to flip my desk. I want to go down to YouTube. I want to whoop somebody's fucking ass. And if I'm this angry, God knows how fucking angry you guys are. Sitting here watching this, tolerating all this shit. So let's talk about Kanye West and how he's being completely attacked and decimated by the Jews right now. Okay? He's completely and fucking they're trying to ruin this man. He's dropping like I know a lot of people are saying he's crazy and shit, but I don't think he's crazy, honestly. I don't think he's crazy at all. What they try to do is they try to completely silence you by fucking by destroying you. They destroy your reputation, they destroy your money, they destroy your everything, right? Okay? These are all the people standing up for him. Herschel Walker being demonized by the public. Okay. So this is exactly what... Here, let me just get off this here. All right, so here's again. Can you find a place for the Donda Academy kids to go to school that's properly zoned for a school? I got about 60 children that have no place as they look to be transfers to dissociate. This is what modern social media post Black Mirror warfare looks like. The children aren't even off limits. Economic lynching, digital lynching, bankrupting my social credit score. You tried to bankrupt Adidas and me at the same time. You tried to destroy my life after all the money I've made for the business people. And now everyone knows how much power you business people actually have. It's talking about the Jewish people. Forcing Roxy to sue me for $252 million after I gave her family $2 million. Only a truly powerful business person could have thought up that and sent this to her. To everyone in the world, take me as an example. Physically hurt anyone. So Ari Emanuel. Better yet, let me ask your big brother, Rahm Emanuel, former mayor of Chicago, and he's under the Biden administration. He's actually the representative to Japan for America. Rahm, you're help these children. Hurt me, but please, Massa, don't hurt the children. We bus underprivileged kids from all over the world, and they loved it in Donda Academy. I see and understand how powerful you are, but even the mighty Pharaoh was no match for the power of God. At times like this, and at all times, I trust my Jesus, the King of Israel. And the last straw, what they're trying to do is right. You know what they're trying to do? They're gonna try and fucking kill his ass. That's the last straw, because all of this caused people to permanently wake up. This caused people in regular life now, right? No. Masks prevent transmission, totally. People woke up. Red pill. Jeffrey Epstein, red pill. Trans, better than gay, better than straight. Red pill. Red pill. Everybody's waking up. Red pill. Red pill. Red pill. Fucking wave. Red fucking wave. Red fucking wave. And I'm not talking political. People are waking up. Look at this. Isn't this hilarious? This stream alone. I didn't plan for this fucking stream to be throttled. I didn't plan for this. Look at how they depersoned and they TOS. They just deplatformed him. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Look how I strategically showed you. I'm getting 320 megabytes uploading here onto this, and I'm still lagging. Are you fucking kidding me? Do these people think is this fucking dumb? Yeah, they do. They do. But it's okay. Shit's changing, man. Listen, we're just in this transition period where the old order way of thinking and the old way of doing things is fucking dick and dying, and they're holding on their damnedest. They're trying so hard to keep their power. Dax Hill is in the chat. He says, I called it after the election. After that, the only option strategically was to go all in and double down on every lie and to do it quickly before people start to wake up. And way more, I don't know. Is the word cognizant? I don't know. When you live abroad, do you have Starlink MLD? No. I don't think Starlink is available in Tokyo. Oh, looks like they launched Starlink a couple. I would get Starlink if it worked.
Shut up and take my money.
Billy, thank you so much. $50 super chat. You guys are the real ones, man. You guys sitting here with me. I know, guys, I'm sorry that this is unwatchable. I'm sorry that this shit is like this. But fucking dirtbags. That these slimy beta male weasel fucks in Silicon Valley who want your children to be taught by registered sex offenders who are dressing up like women, molesting these children. Okay? This is what they think is correct. This is what they think is true and right. These are the people in control of these platforms for now. Okay? Look at California. Look at all this fucking cancer. Look at all that shit. Everywhere. And they want that to be the rest of America. That's who's trying to stop us. And they want your ass. They want you dumb. They want you sick. They want you depressed. They want you to be miserable and sick and dead and poor and alone and angry. That's what they want. The people who own YouTube, the people who own Instagram, the people who own Facebook, they don't give a shit about you. You are just a fucking slave to them. Because they need you fucking for a slave. So they need you as miserable and manipulated as possible. Shout out to my man Billy Huang, $50 super chat. MLD.
Shut up and take my money.
He says MLDB streaming on a hostile platform like Irwin Smith charging at the Beast Titan. Don't. You know? Most Californians I meet are noticeably in a different reality. I have not met a Californian that does not give me some kind of a slimy vibe. Some kind of slimy vibe. Ball out in California just gives me some kind of slimy vibe. Shout out to Max. Max, are you Californian? You're not Max. Are you Californian? You're a nice guy. You don't give me slimy vibes. So, population equal disobedient. One. You manipulate them. Okay. And we are here right now. That's where we are. Censorship, algorithmic manipulation. Okay. Manipulation. That's what they do. Changing the outcome, but they would never, ever, ever, ever do it in our own country. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, Wayne Smith, your comment is showing up. Look at this. I have been live streaming now for 49 fucking minutes. The entire time I've been sitting here 49 minutes in a fucking row. Is that not fucking clear as day to you guys what's happening? Should we do another? Let's do another speed test. Let's do another speed test. Let's see what happens. Let's see where we're at now. Uh-oh. Can any tech person can any tech genius explain this to me? Can anybody explain this? Come on. Maybe I could fix the channel. Should we give it a go? This is what they want for us.
Pride, everybody! Every color on the pride flag is a symbol in the sky. Pride! And I'm proud to be me every time that I see that pride flag waving high. Red means life because living is a gift. Orange glow means sunlight cause you gotta shine bright. Green means nature and we gotta fight to keep our earth a thriving home for life. Doesn't it just fill you with pride, showing who you are on the inside?
We start lagging again. Maybe it's the ISP throttling it. I don't know what that means.
That pride flag up high, be true to you. Happy Pride, everyone! Yeah! Blue means harmony. harmony, working together. Purple means spirit, believing you have the power and strength within yourself to do what.
I don't even know. This whole fucking stream is a mess. Okay, well let me play what I wanted to play. Okay, well yeah, the internet seeds are clearly in the garbage, right? So currently, let me just go back to what we were saying here. And shout out to Danielle for watching. I know you're from Andrew's stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, everybody else who's been watching from Legal Mindset. Andrew, great guy, great friend of mine. Anyways, so we're here right now with the population being disobedient. And so what they're trying to do is manipulate the algorithm, manipulate you, what you see, message, right? There's an error. Oh, you know, the server is down, or oh, we had an internal issue, or we had to do some routine maintenance, right? Okay. But the reality is it's not. Everything's working perfectly fine. They just tell that to people. And then when you try... Okay? That's part of the manipulation. But here's the scary part. If the population is disobedient and manipulation doesn't work, so... You know, we haven't gotten here yet, but how do you kill a bunch of people? What are they trying to do right now? That's what they're trying to do. B, they try to kill you with something like that. You know? I'll play the clip I was supposed to play. Let's see what happens. This is supposed to be a way more structured and organized episode. But I'll be back. I'll rename it something else.
You must be a fucking alcoholic. Yeah, I drink. I'm not like, you drink? You must be a fucking alcoholic then, because I quit drinking. Like, if you're comfortable in your choice, you don't need to attack people for having a different opinion.
Yeah. Or if someone does quit drinking and people say, what are you, a fucking pussy?
Yeah.
You can't handle the booze?
Yeah, they're always...
You're not one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just let people make their choices, but I don't think with the I don't know, it's like
but it's
messing with children is not right.
It's wild how prevalent it is.
I know.
And it's wild how this logical perspective is shunned.
Yeah, not shunned, but silenced.
Yeah,
You'll get attacked. People are afraid to say this around their friend groups. It's another way to kind of signal that you're part of the high status in group is to be like, boys and girls aren't different.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, it's real strange. It's real strange to just openly accept all this stuff without any pushback.
I think there will be pushback, though. Again, I think we're seeing it in Europe, and they were like leaders of this kind of movement, and now it seems like they're coming to their senses a little bit and following science. I don't necessarily see that, although we might see it in the midterms. You know, like, again, people tend to voice their opinion on these things at the ballot when they don't have to voice their opinion.
And there are a lot of people that are afraid of talking about it, but they're not afraid of voting about it.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that are afraid of the reprisal, they're afraid of getting attacked, and they'll silently, when they're amongst friends, going, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is going on?
Gary Martin says, is this that I regret being a slut lady? Yes, it is. It is.
On.
Yeah.
And those people, that's going to be responsible for the red wave. I think the red wave that's coming is going to be like the elevator doors opening up in The Shining. That's what I think. I think people are just like, what the fuck are you saying? They're making Republicans.
I don't know how they're doing it. I had a family member who's a boomer and a diehard liberal, and they told me when I was home this summer that they would vote for DeSantis, and I'm like, how did you lose this person?
Yeah.
How did you lose this person? This is a like, go to the ballot and vote blue no matter what, and you've lost even the boomers.
You've lost a lot of them that aren't talking about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. You know, you're seeing in New York City, Hochul, like debating that Republican candidate, that guy gained ground. Like they're worried about New York becoming Republican, which is wild.
I was reading last night an article about...
Well, there's one way you can fix that, right? You make the elections as legit as possible. Right? Nothing but the most legit ever election. Safe and secure. I love how I played the fucking Pride video and now everything's okay. Is that confirmation bias or what? Did I not just play the fucking Pride video and everything just started working? Am I crazy? Or are you crazy at home too? Seriously. Seriously. Seriously, I'm looking at the chat right now. I love how you guys are putting the fucking rainbows. Can we just get a wall of rainbows in this chat? Can everybody just put nothing but rainbow emojis in the chat? Let's just make this the gayest stream ever. And then we can like totally beat the algorithm by like hyper homosexualizing this thing. And only then can I get the message of truth out. We need a big gay Trojan horse with a red pill shoved up its ass. That's what we need. We need a giant gay Trojan horse with a huge red pill up its ass. That's what we need. I mean, I can't even. I can't even. This is just, it's comedy. It's truly comedy. I played the gay song and the stream started to fucking work again. Like, really? Oh, yeah, just put the trans flag. Oh. I gotta put this is so funny. I'm just because this whole stream is shit as it is. I'm just gonna put this on live on Instagram because this is just funny. I love how we have 140 live viewers now. Oh man. I'm gonna put this. Go ahead and put this on. Go ahead, check out my Instagram. Here we go. I think this is the shittiest, most unprofessional stream I've ever done, and I've somehow have made $85 in fucking super chat money. This is hilarious. All you can do is laugh because look, the reason is this is how desperate they have gotten. It's so desperate and it's so pathetic and it's so fucking predictable. It's hilarious. Okay. I was going to comment on this whole thing. Let me try to restart. Okay. Let me try to focus now because we're like not buffering at all now, right? Like we are completely at zero buffering. That we're like literally, right? Literally 100%. Not like buffering has stopped. Like I literally played the drag queen, the story time song, and then they're like, "Oh wait, the gayness checks out. Okay, let him talk." Like again, I'm just. It's clear as day what's happening. No changes in the speeds. Actually, the speed is a little bit lower for some reason now. It wasn't as high as it was before. Look at that. Look at that. 300 and 300. 326. Look at that. Anyways, let's go back to let's restart this. All right.
Yeah, I drink. I'm not like, you drink? You must be a fucking alcoholic then, because I quit drinking. Like, if you're comfortable in your choice, you don't need to attack people for having a different opinion.
Yeah. Or if someone does quit drinking and people say, what are you, a fucking pussy?
Yeah.
You can't handle the booze?
Yeah, they're always...
You're not one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just let people make their choices, but I don't think with with I don't know. It's like
but it's
messing
just
with children is not
prevalent.
right.
It's wild how prevalent it is.
I know.
And it's wild how this logical perspective is shunned.
Yeah, not shunned, but
I think here's the thing, right? I think Trump was right when he talked about the silent majority. I think there's a small but loud vocal
Shut up and take my money.
minority out there that's pretending to be the majority. And through these social media devices that we're using here, right? These social media companies are obviously left-leaning, and they're pushing out their propaganda and filth into houses all over. That's why Facebook usership's going down. That's why Twitter was sinking the fucking drain until Elon came in and saved it, right? Think about it. I don't think it is like widespread as filth like most people think it is. Okay? There is a lot of fucking truth being pushed under the rug right now, and it's not going to be like that forever. There is a big fucking pushback happening. Honestly, think about this right now. Think about how many friends you have that agree with you and what you think about the state of things in the world right now. We have 158 people watching right now. Okay? 158, and even if every single buddy in here, every single person has like, I don't know, 10 people that relatively agree with you, that right there, 155 times 10, right? That's fucking, excuse me. That's fucking, that's almost 2,000 plus people. They're at their last point. They're down to, like I said, Andrew Tate says, they shot me with their biggest and strongest bullet, and I'm still here. All that's left now is they have to physically kill you. But when they physically kill you, all they really do is spread the idea even more. Right? Because I'm not going down without a fight. Think about this. I'm watching this with my client and her husband is listening to. Oh, I apologize to them. If this is your first show, please do not judge the lovely lady who is doing your nails. She is a sweet and awesome woman that I talk to on a regular basis, who's a very hard worker and on her way to being a super, super hottie because she's working out extra hard in the gym and dieting. Okay? Mate, it's unbelievable, the hubris of these people. But I'm telling you, their time is coming. Their time is coming.
But silence.
Yeah.
You'll
attacked.
get attacked. People are afraid to say this around their friend groups. It's another way to kind of signal that you're.
That's only if you live in these liberal shitholes. Okay?
Part of the high status in group is to be like, boys and girls aren't different.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, it's real strange. It's real strange to just openly accept all this stuff without any pushback.
I think there will be pushback, though. Again, I think we're seeing it in Europe, and they were like leaders of this kind of movement, and now it seems like they're coming to their senses a little bit and following science. I don't necessarily see that, although we might see it in the midterms. You know, like, again, people tend to voice their opinion on these things at the back.
Now, here's the biggest thing. Okay. Did we also see? Actually, here, let me just pull it up. Do you guys see about the thing that happened in Arizona recently? Let me show you what happened. Hold on, let me show you something. So this happened on Fox News in Arizona. It was Fox 10, right? And they were here we go. Take a look at this. Okay, because the elections are totally legit, and if I were to say anything other than that, we would have problems. But just take a look here. Take a look here.
10 News is back.
A new report reveals the most expensive cities to rent in, and several places in Arizona made the cut. According to rental site Zumper, the median one-bedroom apartment in the...
So this right here shows the results of the election. This is 12 days before the election, and it shows Katie Hobbs as the Arizona governor winning with the 53% and the amount of votes over Kari Lake. This happened in Arizona, right? This is real.
Apple goes for more than $3,800 a month. That's
This is a mistake by them, though, by the dummies in charge on the channel.
well above the national median of roughly $1,400. In Arizona, 2 cities made the top 25. Scottsdale came in at 15 with a median rent of nearly $1,900. Gilbert ranked 24th with a median around $1,600. And although prices are still inflated, they are down compared to last month.
Check this out.
And then guess what they said? Oh, she is a conspiracy theorist. She's a conspiracy theorist. Here we go. Arizona Republican Attorney General says people like Kari Lake, who claimed election fraud, are clowns, and who thing is a giant grift for them. That's right. I'm grifting to the max, baby. I'm going to start calling myself MLG, Modern Life Grifter.
We as prosecutors deal in facts and evidence, and I'm not like the clowns that throw stuff against the wall and see what sticks.
Clowns.
Clowns. Did I say that? Yes, I think that there were a lot of clowns out there that they saw what they wanted to see. What is that Simon Garfunkel line that a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest? There was a lot of that going on.
It's going on in the top Arizona races where the Republican for governor is a denier.
We had a fraudulent election, a corrupt election, and we have an illegitimate president sitting in the White House.
It's like a giant.
She's clearly like, I don't endorse anything she says because on YouTube, I believe in whatever YouTube wants me to believe. I don't have an opinion, okay? And anybody who says the election was a fraud is clearly a deranged psychopath, and it's unethical to even think that the United States government would do anything that would be unholy, unwholesome, unworthy. Okay, I love the United States government. I pay my taxes so much, even though I don't live in America. Okay.
Grift in some ways.
A grift, a swindle, is what you're saying.
Yes. We as prosecutors deal in facts.
Oh, OMG. Katie Hobbs, we have 8 days until we defeat my election-denying, media-hating, conspiracy-loving, chaos-causing opponent, Kari Lake. We will turn Arizona blue. That's right. That's right. Because we want people shitting in the streets of Arizona as well. Okay? Let's see. There was another one here, too. Where was it? Was it Dead by Fox? There was another video of her. Six reasons Kari Lake is too extreme for Arizona. She wants to ban abortion with no exceptions. She thinks the 2020 election was stolen, and she said she wouldn't have certified Biden's win. She wants to jail her political opponents. She opposes all common sense gun safety laws. Yeah, that's right. Taking guns away from people has worked in every part of the world and every piece of human history. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see. Because this stream's already a fucking mess as anyways, right? So might as well just fucking do whatever the hell I want, right? It's already fucking total mess. Who controls the media? I just want to know. Is it the same people that are mad at Kanye West? What if I just type her name in? Kari Lake. And let's go to videos. Let's see what she has to say.
You guys make your money. The media loves to run with bogus stories that hurt conservatives. And let me give you some examples. You love to smear Republicans. That's what you guys make your money off of. Thankfully, no one's watching you. Look what you did to Kyle Rittenhouse. You smeared him. Look what you did to Nick Sandmann, a teenage boy. You smeared him with no evidence. Same type of stuff, Joe. Same type of stuff. You smeared.
Did you have evidence to suggest
I had evidence.
It was
Yeah.
staged?
No, I didn't say it was staged. I said it was a Jussie Smollett type story, a political story meant to hurt conservatives. And I did have evidence that was the case. You know why? The evidence I had was I had nothing to do with it, and I knew that. You did the same thing, shame on you, with Kyle Rittenhouse, Nick Sandmann. You spread Russiagate.
Nick Sandmann got like $200 million, though, didn't he? But the election was totally legit. And if you believe anything other than that, you need another booster.
Bullshit stories for 3.5 years and divided this country. Thank God your ratings are in the toilet. That's exactly where they deserve to be. Start being journalists. Stop spreading the garbage that the Arizona Democrat Party and Katie Hobbs and the Democrats are spreading, and start doing your job.
Do your job. Do your job. Let's see. Man, I just saw this chick on a fucking news. Here we go. I reject fake news narrative. No, because they were calling her out. Here, let's
moment. But I have a sincere question. You were well known in Arizona because you were a TV anchor there for years, so people know you from the news. You have taken on the news and the media there in ways that other candidates have really, across the country, usually been unwilling to do. What's it like as a former member of the media to be targeted by the media so unfairly and then to fight back? Talk to me about that dynamic.
Wow, that is a great question, because we've watched for 7 years as President Trump has been attacked, and you'd think, okay, well, they just don't like President Trump. Well, I worked in the media in this town for 30 years. I got along with these people, and now they're attacking me. And what it is they don't like conservatives. They don't like America First agendas. They don't want people who are going to fight for the people. I don't know what's behind it, but it's disturbing. They're spreading fake news about me. My opponent, who's been campaigning out of her basement, had a petty theft in her office. She tried to pin it on me. She tried to make it into a Watergate-style break-in. It was so ludicrous that anybody with half a brain would have looked at her allegation and said, this is not only defamatory, it's stupid. But no, the media in this town ran with it. They pinned a burglary on me. And until, we knew right away this was some repeat criminal who's breaking in, probably trying to fuel an addiction or something like that. And they didn't do any background to look into it. It was so obvious at its surface. It wasn't us that were behind it. So I don't know. I just think that they want the status quo. They don't want people who are going to go in, shake up our government, and return it back to we the people. It's really despicable. And I'm trying to wake people up in this country as to what the media is all about. And I think I'm having an effect on it.
Just to follow up with that, Kari and Pete's question, I want to play a clip from a recent exchange you had with some members of the media about whether or not you're an election denier. And I have a question for you on the other side. Let's revisit this moment.
Okay. If you're going to start throwing around terms like election denier, let's remember who the other election deniers were: Hillary Clinton and all the Democrats. Let's talk about election deniers. Here's 150 examples of Democrats denying election results. So it's okay for Democrats to question elections, but it's not okay for Republicans.
Kari, I spent some time this week actually breaking down some of the tools on the Will Cain podcast, some of the tools and techniques that you use, one of which, by the way, is in a different clip where a reporter testifies that many people of color and then proceeds to critique you. And you rejected the presumption accurately. Who? What people of color? What surveys are you referencing? You have a real talent of seeing the rhetorical tricks that are used in what many would assume are benign or objective questions. I don't know where you gathered that, naturally intelligent perhaps, or 20 years in the media. But you do see the game in a way that I think many on both sides of the camera don't see what's actually happening in this relationship.
Yeah, I'm listening to the reporter. I used to be a reporter. I still consider myself to be a journalist at heart. And I know the tricks. I know where they're trying to go with those loaded questions. Many people of color, surveys say, surveys prove. Which surveys? And who's behind those surveys? Because I talked to people of color, and guess what? I said to the guy, they want safe neighborhoods as well. People of color want their children to be able to ride their bikes outside and not have to worry about them. People of color want to make sure they have police officers.
Why do like politicians just think, oh, this person's brown, so he wants things different than that white person over there. White people want to be safe more than brown people. And definitely more than black people. Like, what the fuck is going through these people's heads? Like, do they all think we're this I mean, okay, do they all think we're dumb, uneducated animals? Yes, the answer is yes. Like, think about this.
Officers, when they call them, that they'll show up, that there's enough on staff. And so I just reject the fake news, the narrative that they're pushing. And I know in most of these news outlets, 90% of the people are liberals or even far leftists. And so I know where they're coming from. And I want people to wake up that what you're hearing on the news is oftentimes not the truth. And many times it's a pushed narrative coming from the left.
Coming from the people who are trying to cancel Kanye West. Just joking. Uh-oh. A black man who's Republican. What are we gonna call him? Uncle Tom? What are black people? What is it? Uncle Tom? Isn't that like a bad thing? Fucking they call people Uncle Tom. I don't even know what Uncle Tom means, but it basically like is like what is like a self-hating a self-hating black guy who hates black people. What, you know, that's all they do is character assassination. Okay. It's so dumb. Oh, Trevor Noah, another fucking retard. Great. A non-hilarious person. He's fucking not. He's so... he's not even American. Go back to your fucking... wherever the hell you're from and criticize that government. Don't criticize our government. Yeah, let's see.
Shut up and take my money.
But yeah, you know, that's another thing. All right, let me read some of these super chats. And again, I'm just holding down the fort here. I'm not giving up. This stream is a total fucking mess, but this stream at this point is just a fucking principal stream. All right, I just heard the super chat. Let me go. Okay, Cal Elf, Canadian, $13.99. Thank you for doing this. Hey, thank you, because I'm just sitting here and I just want to let you guys know. All right. That we are winning this battle. And the only way we can lose is if they like, you know, they release the robot dogs and they start killing us all. Okay? And then, wow, look at this. Mark Cullen, $49.99. Whoa, big super chat there. Wow, thank you so much. $50 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Jesus Christ. Thank you. 27 minutes late. Find the physical video server IP address and trace the route to find where and if packets are dropped. I don't know what that means, but if you can help me out, let me know. Okay. Yeah, you know, $50 toward Arizona rent noise. I'm not in Arizona. I don't know why you think I'm in Arizona. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. Look here. Look at some more than the percent. Look at the percentages. Okay, here's another one. They're trying to shame this lady, Kari Lake. Let me show you why. Because again, manipulation's all they got.
You said something last week. You said that there were 740,000 ballots with no chain of custody. Those ballots shouldn't have been counted. Are you really saying that you would throw out the ballots of 740,000, three-quarters of a million Arizonans? I mean, those were
740,000 ballots violated chain of custody requirements in Maricopa County.
I mean, first of all, it's not true. I mean, the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors put out a 98-page report that went through these allegations.
That is a fact. Check your facts.
We took that claim to Maricopa County officials, who refuted Lake and pointed to the...
Do you really trust this guy? Do you really? Would you leave your children alone in a room with this man? Okay, you got to judge a book by its cover, guys. Look at this guy. Would you really trust this guy? Would you really, really, really trust this guy? Do I need to play you his workout song? That's him.
Every color on the pride flag
This is just preemptive, just in case we start fucking lagging again.
in the sky. And I'm proud to be me every time that I see that pride flag waving high. assist in working to heal the world and healing ourselves. Yellow means...
So yeah, this guy, you're really going to trust this guy? This is who I'm supposed to trust?
The statement they issued back in May, saying that the county always had control of the ballots, adding they, quote, were sealed in envelopes and secured in boxes that bipartisan couriers are prohibited from.
All this is a box of fucking text on the screen that you're telling me I'm supposed to believe somebody said this because you're on the fucking news.
Opening.
But just to be clear, the Republicans on the Board of Supervisors, the Republican governor, now the Republican candidate for Senate running along with you, the Republican Attorney General under Donald Trump, Bill Barr, all said that there wasn't, that the election was not stolen.
Are we going to sit and litigate this?
No,
I'm happy
I'm
to do
just,
it.
I'm just wondering why they would all lie.
But you guys are obsessed. Well, we have a lot of corruption in this system, and they don't want. I think a lot of people who were responsible for that election know that there were rules broken.
Roberto, I was talking about you as the only Californian that I've met that I don't get sleazeball energy from. But I think you were born in Mexico, right? You were not born. You're not California born and bred, are you?
And laws broken. And they don't want to admit fault, okay?
Like Bill Barr.
And that's fine. We're going to go forward, and we're going to make sure going forward our elections are secure.
You know? And that's the pompousness of American people. Like, oh, our elections are so superior. We're not like those dirty sand people in the Middle East who oppress their women with burqas and they don't pray to my white Jesus, okay? They play in the dirt, in the sand. They're just uneducated barbarians, okay? They don't even know how to vote in our prestigious elections because I am a California liberal and I'm better than everybody. I know it's better for you, little brown person. We are better than you. We are better than you. You just don't get it. Come to church. Learn about Jesus. Learn about gay Jesus, not white Jesus. Come to Drag Queen Story Hour at my local church with my trans pastor. We will show you the way, oh sand-dwelling, carpet-faced person. Like, that's the real pretentious attitude of these fucking Americans. I think that shit is totally impossible. So funny. But the election was totally legit in America because America is better than the rest of the world, okay? That's what you guys don't seem to understand. Okay? Let's take a look here.
I wonder how many of these travelers from all across the country are living under tyrannical rule by oppressive Democrat governors. This is why we've got to get Kari Lake elected in Arizona. She could really secure freedom in that state for a long time. Here's how I know she's the right pick. The mainstream media, the fake news media, they hate her. They despise her.
No candidate has been more forceful in spreading Donald Trump's lies about the election than the Arizona Republican candidate for governor, Kari Lake.
Kari Lake has never lied about anything. You know why they hate her? Because she takes the fight to radical billionaires. She takes the fight to big tech. And she takes the fight to the woke warriors out there, including the mainstream media.
Many of you are an arm of the Democrat Party. Many of you are propagandists. And almost all of you should be ashamed.
This is why I will go on every outlet, every program I can to push Kari Lake. We've got to get her elected.
Wow, it looks like we got a racist in the chat. He says France mail-in ballots are banned for the exact reason. Listen, you are racist against Americans for saying French are better than Americans. Because that's racist, what you just said there. Oh, they have a voter ID in France? That's racist too. Yep, racist against mail-in ballots. How could you? That's right, Captain Dan. Okay. Having an ID is racist. That's the most racist thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Anyways, let's go back to this video that I planned to talk about. I'm redoing this stream, but I'm going to have to like code name everything.
ballot when they don't have to voice their opinion.
And there are a lot of people that are afraid of talking about
Right.
it, but they're not afraid of voting about it.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that are afraid of the reprisal, they're afraid of getting attacked, and they'll silently, when they're amongst friends, going, what the fuck is going on? Like,
That's what's really happening. A lot of people are behind the scenes and just saying, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what in the proper fuck is happening here? Like, here we go. Like, here we go. Okay, this is what people are saying. What in the proper fuck is going on? Houston Public Library admits registered child sex offender read to kids and drag queen story time. Okay? Drag queen story time. All right? Okay, let's just, by the way, this is here. Totally normal, guys. This is normal. If you don't support this, you are a bad person. You are a hate-filled individual. If you are not okay with a man who identifies as a woman, dresses like the devil, and may or may have not committed sexual crimes against children, if you are not okay with this person being near your children, you are a bigot. You are a hate-filled right-wing white Democrat. Okay, even if you're black and you don't like this, you're a white right-wing moron who doesn't know what's good for you, and you've been tricked by white people, even if you're black. And if you're black and you don't like this, you're definitely racist against black people somehow as well. Vandy says, yep, that's me. I'll wear that title proudly. Oh, Vandy, you knocked that one out the park, pal. Look at this. If you do not support this, if you are not okay with this, you are a hate-filled bigot. If you do not want this man to touch your children in a loving manner, guess what? You're going to hell. What would Jesus do? He would suck some tranny dick. That's what Jesus would do, right? That's exactly what the Lord Jesus would do. Come on down to Drag Queen Story Hour, where you can fucking subvert your children to sexualization at a young age, because that's what the American dream is all about. Liberty, justice, freedom, one nation under God, indivisible. Nah. Gay dudes in dresses who want to chop their dicks off. That is America.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And those people, that's going to be responsible for the red wave. I think the red wave that's coming is going to be like the elevator doors opening up in The Shining.
And if you guys, I'm just going to show that because this is just a fuck you stream at this point. Here, you want to see the elevators doors from The Shining? Elevator doors Shining. I'll show you. This is a great clip from that movie. This is what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about. This is the red wave that's coming, baby. Happy Halloween. And just so you know, that's a trans man's having his period. That's a trans period. He's hiding from drag queen Storytown. There you go. That's the red wave that's coming. It's a red wave.
That's what I think. I think people are just like, what the fuck are you saying? They're making Republicans.
I don't know how they're doing it. I had a family member who's a boomer and a diehard liberal, and they told me when I was home this summer that they would vote for DeSantis, and I'm like, how did you lose this person?
Yeah.
How did you lose this person? This is a like, go to the ballot and vote blue no matter what, and you've lost even the boomers.
You've lost a lot of them that aren't talking about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. You know, you're seeing in New York City, Hochul, like debating that Republican candidate, that guy gained ground. Like they're worried about New York becoming Republican, which is wild.
I was reading last night an article.
That's crazy. Are there? Let me ask for my Americans on the ground. Are they really worried about New York becoming Republican? Because it's just gotten too crazy. It has just gotten too crazy. Harry Zikos is our registered New Yorker in the chat. New York going red. Captain Dan says, hell yes. I don't think Hochul's a drag. I think Hochul's a drag queen. Well, then she's empowered. He, she, whatever we have to identify her as. Upstate is red. Yeah, that's for sure. Albany and all that, right? California it takes it over Texas. Yeah, but I mean, the Texans just need to, like, you know, they really just need to handle the business. They really need to just handle business. Let's be honest. And why turn into a meme? It's going to be red or better for worse. For better or worse, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we will. Danielle, are you in New York?
Well, about in Oregon, there's an independent woman running, and then a Democrat and a Republican, and the Republican they think might win. Biden was in Oregon, like stumping for the Democratic candidate because they're so worried Oregon's going to have a Republican governor the first time in 40 years.
That's wild.
Oregon.
Well, it almost happened in New York City, or in New Jersey, rather.
Oregon.
New Jersey got down to the wire, and New Jersey's another place
Yeah.
like that. It's always been Democrat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, I really think that all the polls and all that stuff, that's indicative of like the mindset of a lot of people that are willing to take polls.
Which is not that many
Not
people.
that many, but there's a lot of people silently that are like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And it's not just that, it's crime. Crime
Yeah.
is a big one. The way they're handling crime, the way they're releasing people that are committing violent crimes and then putting them right back on the street. People are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
The way they're handling the homeless situation.
Yep.
The way you see, we looked at this video the other day of in Portland. They were showing discarded needles that they've collected from the streets. They had fucking barrels of them.
Yeah.
Barrels and barrels of these discarded needles.
We
I mean,
have.
And here's the video. Barrels of needles, literally.
Most guys think women don't.
Barrels of needles. Look at this.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to give everybody a little example in Portland, Oregon. How much used rigs we clean up off the streets.
Look at that.
Each one of these is probably 100 pounds. Used rigs only. Used rigs. That whole bag, used rigs. Isn't that incredible?
Because they're handing out needles to people in California. The government is giving needles to fucking drug addicts so that they can minimize the spread of HIV, apparently.
The fuck? Yeah, you're welcome. God bless you.
So there's that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's so quick.
And it's what's crazy too is there's just this like fundamental disdain for the tax-paying people.
Look at this. This is this guy. Look at this. Give me volume on this.
Whoa, that is fucking insane.
Look at this.
How many is that?
Who fucking know? A demonstration of how many used needles picked up off the streets.
Probably 100 pounds.
How like what is it? Why is he putting his hand?
Well,
in
they're all
there?
destroyed. They destroy them. Those are all destroyed needles that they found in Portland.
That whole bag, used rigs.
How over the course of how long? Like a year?
No, they're not keeping them.
I want to know how long this was.
I don't know, but look at how many.
Oh
of them
my
there are.
God,
It's insane.
yeah.
And that's them cleaning it
Oregon.
up. Yeah.
This is why they might have
Yeah.
a Republican governor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's but like I was saying, the disdain they have for the tax-paying, just like hardworking person, where it feels like they will prioritize the criminal before they prioritize the people who just want safe parks for their kids and are paying taxes. I don't understand that.
How did that narrative even begin to get established? That's what's so confusing to me. And the big conspiracy theory is George Soros is trying to destroy America, and he's funding these left-wing politicians and progressive, district attorneys, and and then he'll fund an even more progressive one to run against them.
Why is he trying to destroy America?
I think he thinks it's fun.
Shut up and take my
that's
money.
his hobby.
Joe Rogan, you can't say that about George Soros because George Soros is a Jew, and that is anti-Semitic, sir. Okay? How dare you? Unbelievable. Mark Cullen, 1999 super chat again with another donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. I'm fucking. I'm just so stubborn that I just won't even if I was because I knew they were fucking. I know they throttle my stream. I know they fuck with my stream. I know they shadow ban me. I'm shadow banned on fucking Instagram as well. It's totally true. Ever since Elon Musk just bought Twitter, everybody's saying the shadow ban's gone. Like, I'm getting 40,000 plus followers a day. I'm like, my followership's growing. People are seeing my messages. Like, these crooked, evil sacks of shit are so brainwashed with their ideology that these businesses are no longer profitable. Elon Musk is going to turn Twitter into a profit machine. Guarantee. And he's going to come out soon and say there's been a lot of shadow banning happening. They were suppressing things with the algorithm. Right, you're going to see. Mark Cullen, 1999 Super Chat says, MLD for your Trillstein prediction. I told you. Trillstein, the girl dumped him. I already slid in those DMs, boys. You already know. Okay. Here we are.
I don't know. That's the conspiracy
That's
theory.
a conspiracy?
But he
Is that he's
spent
just like-
billions of dollars on campaigns.
So you think this is how it's just like been institutionalized and been?
Well, if you wanted to do it,
yeah,
that's how you would do it. You would fund
like
someone
DAs
who,
and
fund district attorneys,
Yep.
fund politicians that are like super progressive and want to let criminals out and want to, institute laws that don't keep people safe.
yeah.
That's how you would destroy cities. If you really wanted to do it, that's how you would do it.
I mean, talk about the Joker letting prisoners free.
Yeah.
It's all projection.
Yeah. Do you remember when that happened? When that movie came out? I remember I went to see it with my wife, and we were in the movie theater, and we were watching the Joker, and she was like, "This seems a little too close to
It's
what's
a little
possible."
on the nose, yeah.
It's a little too on the nose. I mean, that was the best version of the Joker ever.
Ever.
Because
That movie's amazing.
it's fucking good. And
Yeah.
they're doing a Joker 2 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is like, are they gonna predict the future even further? Because you got to remember, the Joker 1 came out before the pandemic, and everything accelerated during the pandemic.
Remember, they were like, there are going to be shootings because of this movie. There are going to be shootings in the movie theaters, and they came out and nothing happened, and they
But
were
it
like,
did
oh.
sort of project this feeling that a lot of people that are disenfranchised had.
Yeah.
That the real problem is the rich people and the powerful, and we just need to fucking anarchy and take over and shoot everybody.
Yeah.
And you saw that during the BLM protests. Like, some people were sort of embracing that.
But it's weird. They didn't necessarily go after like the people in power and the rich people. A lot of the destruction happened to like very small.
Yep, you're right, Mark Cullen. He said the hot one dumped Trillstein, the old girl still Trillstein. I called it to the T.
Businesses. And in the pandemic, one of the things that broke me is the largest transfer of wealth upwardly occurred during the pandemic. And
Yeah.
you saw the destruction of small business. My friend Carol Roth is brilliant on this and wrote a book.
Lincoln used to do. They used to do it with.
Okay, here we go. Let's go back here. So the thing is, all the people are doing right now, all they can do is double down. All they can do is double down on their shit. You know? And let's talk about this. Especially yeah, and so they already deleted Kanye West. So they deleted Kanye West Drink Champs interview, and if you try to save it on Google Drive,
Top 5 rap web.
they would they fucking they would delete it out of your Google Drive. Yeah, Trillstein's a real fucking loser. Here, let me come down here. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna. I don't know if this, because I tried to find the highlights, but I don't know if they're available. But I will play. I'm gonna see if this guy has any about what he said, what Kanye West said.
Website.com. You already know what's going on. Oh, why would Kanye West? There have been interviews where Kanye is obviously off the rails.
If a black man can play basketball or rap, only he gets the record deal. So meaning, like, if one black man does something bad, all the other blacks get caught with him. If one black man does something good, nobody else gets nothing with him. It's a reverse for the Jewish people, right? If a Jewish person could repeatedly fucks me on a deal, it's just them. It's just the businessman. It's not the people. It's not nobody else. But if a Jewish person does good, all of they people eat with them. That's one of the flips. I gotta tell you something. Where is a black guy that has a Jewish person signed to him? Point it out. Tell me that. Where is
Nowhere.
black person that's signed to a Jewish person?
Everywhere.
All of them.
Okay, so the issue here, obviously, is Kanye West talking about Jewish people. So anytime in America and in the Western world, if you have any critique for Jewish people, if you have any...
I love Jewish people. I will eat a bagel right now. Okay? Don't you dare. I will eat a bagel and punch a Nazi at the same time. Jewish people, number one. What they're doing to Kanye West is totally legit. Okay? How dare Jew? Don't you dare.
Thing that's less than praiseworthy to say about Jewish people or about Israel is going to be labeled anti-Semitic. Anti-Semitic, if you don't know what that means, is basically like racism, how we call it racism, but it's towards Semites, Jewish people, right? So that's a whole other thing in and of itself. But there's a quote that goes, if you...
All right, I'm trying to find... They got that shit off of everywhere. Dude, let's see if it's on Rumble. Rumble. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Kanye Jew highlights. Let's see if we can find the highlights of all the anti-Semitic thing he said about Jewish people. So we could never, ever, ever repeat these things because he's being canceled for a reason. You know? Here, is this hard to find it? I used to have a friend of mine in high school, and his name was Danny, and he was Jewish, right? And he was really hairy. And you know, we used to call him Jew Baka because he was hairy, and he's Jewish, and he looked like Chewbacca, so we called him Jew Baka. And Danny was okay with it. Danny was cool. Danny was one of the boys. And just because he's Jewish doesn't mean anything. Let's see what else. Kanye West, Jewish statements. Let's see what we got here. The Israeli president responds to Kanye West's anti-Semitic marks. Kanye West locked out of Twitter after anti-Semitic tweet. Look at this. Look at everything that if you type in like on YouTube here. Look at this. I love Jewish people. Jewish people are obviously the best in the world. I put Kanye West Jewish statements. Oh, we got to go back up in the corner here. Put MLD, baby, MLD in the corner. Put baby MLD in the corner. There I am. So, Israeli president 4 days ago on CNN. So, like, super credible. Obviously, like, CNN's credibility is just through the roof. Okay. Anti-Semitic comments spark outrage, fear, Nightline. Who's afraid? Jewish people are afraid? Fear. Jewish people are crying into their yarmulkes. Kanye explains why he's jealous of Jewish culture. Impact of Kanye West's apparent hatred of Jews. Who he hates Jews? When did he say he hates them? Kanye West refuses to apologize for anti-Semitic, anti-black comments. He is an Uncle Tom. Kanye West reportedly wanted to name Ye album after Hitler. Oh, great. Oh, man. Banner saying Kanye West is right about the Jews hung over 405 freeway. Los Angeles. Kanye West loses another big deal. Look at this. There's no other statements about what's going on. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Daily Show. Balenciaga cuts ties. Yeah. Adidas cuts ties. Exactly. Hate speech.
The thing about it, me and Adidas, is like, I could literally say anti-Semitic shit and they can't drop me. I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Now, the thing about it, me and Adidas...
And Adidas dropped him after that. But the point I'm trying to make here is that people are waking up to the truth about everything. Okay? Camille Vasquez dropped him. Let's see what Kanye's anti-Semitism has domino effect. Jewish Federation exec says. Let's see what say. Okay. Let's see what it says. TMZ credibility.
I think what we see here is the consequences of this kind of speech. As of this moment, what we see is a direct link between what's being said on a national stage by someone with a huge platform. And it's pointed out, as you said with those banners, that the inspiration behind these actions, these terrible actions with Nazi salutes and banners right here in Los Angeles, there's a consequence, there's a direct consequence of what's being said. My fear is who now is being inspired by these actions to take it to the next step, which could possibly lead to a physical confrontation or violence as a direct 1, 2, 3 steps from what's happening on a national stage. Unfortunately, there's a number of these very small groups here in California, but we do track them and we do not only follow their actions, but again, as you say, unfortunately, we're at a place that we have to train our schools and our synagogues to look out for the possible consequences of someone who's inspired by these actions to take it to the next level. So yes, we track them, and yes, we do teach and train, unfortunately, teachers in schools and people who work in houses of worship to look out for the consequences of these actions. And what we've seen here over the past week is someone who has a following which is in the many, many millions. And the more people hear this, the more people will be inspired. and the more people who might decide to take it to the next step and take action. So there is a very real difference with who's speaking and to whom they're speaking and how much attention they're getting.
Yeah. Okay. Right. That's it. Hide your yarmulkes. The black people are coming for you because of Kanye West. That's exactly it. Minorities are coming for you. Hate incidents on the rise. Let's see.
All right, y'all, buckle up. We got a lot of Kanye clips to long segment. I can't get all the clips of him saying wacky things. So this first clip, I need you to understand something. This was within the first 3 minutes of the podcast.
We made the White Lives Matter tees, and then when I put up the tweet, the DEF CON tweet, now he ain't releasing the tee because he's Jewish, and I'm like,
so he wanted to sell a White Lives Matter tee. Whoever he was in business with doesn't want to sell it, and Kanye goes, "Well, that's because he's Jewish. He doesn't want to do." There's almost no businessman who would want to sell that. Why would they want to do that? Because then they're also tarnishing themselves and affiliating themselves with far-right white supremacist movements.
Why is it wrong to say white lives matter? As a man who is 50% white and abandoned by his white father, I must understand why. Why must I hate white people? Why must I say like white lives matter, like black lives matter, white lives matter, Asian lives matter, Spanish lives matter, Indian lives matter? Why is it not okay? Why are white people supposedly valueless and evil? Why? Kanye West is a black man who once put out that shirt. Isn't this like the definition of racism to do that?
wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or having a Jewish manager, or being signed to a Jewish basketball team, or doing a movie on a Jewish platform like Disney. And we understand it's
a Jewish platform like Disney? Huh?
Like I respect.
What do you mean? Why is this guy why is this guy doing that? Like, does he not understand that like a lot of Jewish people are involved with controlling Disney? Does he not know that? Or am I misinformed? Let me see. I gotta save the stream. I gotta save the stream real quick. Hold on. All right, we're safe. We are safe now. Safe. Super safe. Yay. Safety. There's George W. There's George W. Bush. There's Big Daddy Trump. There's Obama. There's Clinton. Oh, yeah. Is that Ivanka? Is that Elon Musk? Just saving the stream.
Shut up and take my money.
Brejian, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. It's just missing a glory hole, right? Hey, at least we're not buffering anymore. The whole stream that I had planned in my head is just out the window, and now we're just in mania time. Okay? I would like to apologize for not keeping my composure, guys. They got me a little bit at the beginning. But I just was going to sit here, okay? I'm trying to find something else here. Okay, apparently Kanye West, let's try to really save the stream. Kanye West apologizes to the Jewish community. Let's hear. Alhamdulillah. Oh, is that the wrong religion?
Apologize when I say I'm sorry to the Jewish people that I hurt. Apologize when I say I'm sorry to the Jewish people that I hurt. It's not about, like I said, I'm not going to hold this apology hostage, right? It's obviously it's about God, but God is everything, right? So what's the point of even having language and being, you can't engineer if you say God, 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 right? It's like, it's God asks us to be judgmental so that you become, if you're a doctor, right? It's your judgment that saves grandma, right? Mm-hmm. And God puts that in there. It's like we have God inside us. We're a piece of God also, right? So I'm going to go specific to a person. That story about Da Vinci alone is enough of a reason for me to give a sincere apology to the Jewish people, because I do believe that there's a Da Vinci code inside of all of my misspellings and scribbles right here that God wants me to get to the world. And when I'm in my way, if God has set something on me, when I'm in my way, I'm in God's way. Now, I can point at other people and say, hey, you guys are in God's way because you're not listening to me. But if I'm in my way, I'm not listening to God. And for me to be a philosopher and a leader, whatever other language, I have to listen to God. So before God, what I will do is start off as a samurai and say, I'm sorry for hurting you as a Jewish person. I'm sorry for the way that made you feel. And I'm sorry for the entire population of a race that I feel is actually my brothers, because I classify and feel that I'm also connected with Christ in that way, that my people came from Africa in that way. And I can't say it's this exact teaching or that exact teaching, but I feel that there's an important, the sons of Abraham, however we want to word it, right? For us to come together and bring our different talents together to serve God collectively. And he, as much of an alien as I am, he did not call.
Is this an apology? What? I don't even know what's happening. He mentioned samurais and all this kind of shit. Was this on the Lex Friedman thing?
Left agenda.
Not saying it's redundant.
Lex Friedman's a pretty good guy. I was trying to find the Jewish statements. Here we go.
I gotta ask you about Parler and engineering, because I'm interested about that.
Dum 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 dum.
Hey man, I'm actually trying to hold it together. You're pretty offensive towards a lot, and
I'm not looking to be offensive. I really want to bring people together and get these sales done.
But the word, 100%, I see your vision.
How do we do that?
But somebody you care, don't say Jewish media and Jewish controlled media.
JM.
Like, man, you sound like it sounds too much like 1930s Nazi Germany that was leading up to the atrocities.
Oh.
Huh? Is that how it started in 1930? How did that, were the Jews controlling media in Nazi Germany? Are people waking up? Who really started cancel culture?
He would say JM.
Yeah, he was branded JM. That's right. No, it's just the implied, like this memeified prejudice towards a group in a way that's going to lead to hate. And I know you don't.
Who's going to lead it to hate? When was the last time people were like, you know what? Let's go beat up some Jewish people. Like gay people, I can understand. Like, let's go rough up some gays. Okay, I can understand that. Let's go rough up some trannies. Okay, the guy's wearing a dress. Let's like throw some water on him and call him, some derogatory thing, right? But when people are like, hey, you know what? Let's go on down to the fucking, let's go down to the fucking temple. Let's steal all of their dreidels. Let's take all of the yarmulkes off of those Jewish people and rub our butts with them. Like, what is good?
I don't mean that. I know you have love in your heart. That's
You know what's a prejudice towards a group that led to hate? BLM. BLM took a black person, showed his death on camera, because, okay, there are examples of us being killed on camera, but if it was spread on camera, it was done on purpose by the media, because 14, 20 kids get killed in Chicago every week, and it's not spread that much. They, like you said, singled out a person, directed everything on that person, right, as the martyr, and raised the people that hadn't had any. We didn't have our 40 acres and a mule. We didn't have, like a lot of things, right, like that black people have not ever been given. So once we're given just a little bit, like your life matters, right, then we literally like, oh, okay, now we're being heard, right? But actually the death toll is up.
So anyways, the thing is this, right? Once these events occur, and I'm not saying Jews are evil or anything like that. I'm just saying that clearly somebody, somebody doesn't want them criticized. He said what he had to say, and there's been a massive blowback, right? And so you got to just look at the blowback. Chase shut down his bank with $140 million in there, right? Adidas dropped him, right? The media, which he claimed to be Jewish-controlled media, is smearing him nonstop. Okay? I mean, think about it. Is this really, are Jewish people really this upset?
An easy way to know if you are controlled. Is there somebody or something that you're not allowed to criticize?
That's right.
Simple as that. If you lived in Nazi Germany, you couldn't criticize the Nazi Party. If you lived in the Soviet Union, you couldn't criticize the Communist Party of Russia. If you live in China right now, you can't criticize the Chinese Communist Party. If you live in North Korea, you can't criticize Kim Jong-un. If you live in Cuba, you can't criticize the Cuban Communist Party. If you live in America, who can't you criticize?
Ooh.
Who can't you criticize in
Trans, gays, women, black people, Jewish people, Asian people, Basically everybody but straight white men.
Criticize the Nazi Party. If you live, you can't criticize the Chinese Communist Party. Cuba, you can't criticize the Cuban Communist Party. If you live in America, who can't you criticize? Who can't you criticize in America?
The Jewish lobby.
Yes.
On both sides.
Right. That's right. That tells you who controls the country. You're not, the fact that we're having this discussion and we're on the edge, all right? Everybody knows here, this is the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we on the edge? Because we're touching the third rail. We're breaking the taboo. You're not allowed to discuss the power of the Israeli lobby in America. That's proof right there. They control America.
I, for one, love our Jewish rulers. Okay? Can I convert to Judaism? What's safer to convert to, Islam or Judaism? Or am I unclean? Am I like a dirty non-Jewish person? Like I'm a dirty non-Jew and I could never become Jew? Can I give my life to Jesus, but like in the Jewish way? How does that work out? Can you dedicate your life to like the Jewish version of Jesus or Allah? True Jews don't accept converts? Oy vey.
That's who's controlling free speech in this country. That's who's eliminating the ability to criticize Planned Parenthood. Because who owns Planned Parenthood? Who owns the pornography industry? Let's go down the list. See, they're going to crush anybody who questions their power.
Right.
And they have that power. It's on both sides, as you said. Democrats and Republicans, they all bow down to the Israeli lobby.
I bow down to the Israeli lobby. Well, every celebrity has Jewish people in their contract. This is not hate speech, this is the truth. And if, who is this, Chris Cuomo? I think this guy got a job.
Finish what I'm saying.
I know.
All right, let's go. This is my favorite idiot, Chris Cuomo. Here we go.
Finish what I'm saying.
I know, but
If
you
look at
have to understand this
wait,
idea
bro,
of the Jewish
bro, hey,
media.
hey, don't do
That's
that,
not
don't
how it
do that,
works.
don't
You're
do
talking
that.
to me
La,
right
la,
now.
La, 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 la. So every celebrity,
Seriously. Go ahead.
Every celebrity has Jewish people in their contract. This is not hate speech. This is the truth. And these people, if you say anything out of the line with the agenda, then your career could be over.
Listen,
so
I hear you. You've made that point.
Why do you keep on cutting off my point?
Because the
I love
point
you,
is
sir.
because
why
it's
do you keep? Why? Yo, sir,
here's why.
Don't cut me off, sir. Respect my
I've
point.
listened to it. You've made it several times.
No, I'm not finished, sir.
I
You're
understand,
look,
but
I'm
you've
not
said
finished,
it
sir.
several times.
I'm not
and
finished,
it
sir.
is an
But my
ugly
people haven't
thought.
heard me. My people, they
People
need
have
to
heard you.
hear. They need to hear me saying out loud what the truth is. There's a bunch of people in Hollywood that are actors, that play basketball, that play sports, that are in music, that know what I'm saying, that feel what I'm saying, and they're happy that I'm saying what I'm saying. It's not from a place of anti-Semitism.
That is
Some of my best
inherently
friends are Jewish.
anti-Semitic.
And I'm
How is that anti-Semitic to say that there are a lot of Jewish agents that are making a successful living by signing people off of the color of their skin? Huh? How is that anti-Semitic?
And if they're your friends,
Some of my best.
if they're
Why
your
are
friends,
you talking over me, bro?
because I'm trying to
make it seem
correct what you're
hostile.
saying that is
No, it's not a
damaging
because.
to decency.
No, but you can't talk over me. You can't
Well,
talk
then
over
stop
me.
and give me a chance to make the point that you need
No,
to listen to.
Don't cut off I need to make a clear point. And when am I allowed to make a point that you don't
You've
cut
been
me off?
talking overwhelmingly during this segment. Yeah, you know, I'm
Well, you're
happy to give
calling
you the
me.
time, but
No, you're not. No, you're not.
well, I
It's
can't
a
just
hostile
give you. I
environment.
can't give you unrestricted license to attack Jewish people and say
Exactly.
that
I'm
they're
not
your
attacking.
friends
I'm
because
not attacking
that's
Jewish people.
anti-Semitic and it's
Okay.
dangerous.
Are you going to give me a platform? Are you going to give me a platform?
I
to talk
am
to?
giving you a platform, but
Okay,
listen.
when? So you talk and tell me when I can get my idea
All right, good.
all
Right
the way
after
through.
I ask you this, I'll give you the rest of the time before you go. Here's my concern for you. When I hear how you talk about your personal life and you put things out there and you get into these looping thoughts of what you believe, it sounds to me like you are sometimes out of control and that this is something that you should be dealing with. Now, I'm not excusing your thoughts as illness, okay? People attacked me for that and said, hey.
Well, that was unproductive. How is that anti-Semitic? Anyways, you see, that's what I'm trying to say. Look, here's the thing. Okay. The narrative, okay? The narrative here is, you know, oh, he's anti-Semitic. But the thing is this, okay? He really didn't I don't think he said anything like, I hate Jewish people. I want Jewish people to be killed and burned alive or anything crazy like that. He didn't say anything along those lines, right? And now they're saying that he's anti-Semitic and they're canceling him and they're canceling him hard. And Tate, okay, Tate was recently canceled for not even doing something along the same lines. Tate was canceled because he was getting too powerful. He was getting too powerful. He didn't do anything wrong. Kanye is still going. Take a look here. Here's another part of this.
I mean, anti-Semitic statements are never good for anybody, right? It's kind of like being anti-black.
But, you know, it's really interesting. I didn't realize that I could be considered anti-Semitic till I read one of the definitions of anti-Semitism. Look at this. The definition says, making mendacious, dehumanizing, demonizing, or stereotypical allegations about Jews as such, or the power of Jews as a collective, such as, especially, but not exclusively. This sounds like a, let it go by. What was that? All right, so it says, think about it, that sounds like the type of wording that's in the contracts, right?
Indeed.
Okay, it says, such as, especially, but not exclusively, the myth about a world Jewish conspiracy or of Jews controlling the media, economy, government, or other societal institutions.
But isn't that what you said? That Jews run everything?
Yeah, but that actually is considered to be anti-Semitic.
Right.
So I didn't realize that it was anti-Semitic to say, hey, you know, I have a Jewish attorney, I have a Jewish record label, I have a Jewish contractor, I have a
Do you
Jewish...
regret your statements? Or the statements you think you should be walking back? I mean, considering...
What do you mean walking back?
Well, you know, backing up off of them. I mean, the thing is, you've lost a lot of endorsements. People are dropping you. You're getting, you know, vilified. You know, I mean, you might think you're right, but I think, you know, there's a whole world out there that's condemning you for what you said.
Okay, so this right here is a chart of Universal Studios, 20th Century Fox, ABC News, CBS, CBS News, Columbia Pictures, Warner Brothers, ESPN Sports, Fox News, Washington Post, Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MTV Music Television, Nickelodeon, USA Today, Wall Street Journal, Comedy Central, NBC Entertainment, Google, what else do we have? Disney, ABC Kids and Family, YouTube, Los Angeles Times, Discovery Network, Paramount Pictures, Facebook, Huffington Post, Yahoo, Marvel, Hulu, Cosmopolitan.
Those are all Jewish-owned businesses. Congratulations to Jewish people. Fucking rich as hell, man. Captain America is not America. He's really Captain Israel. Let's see what else.
Me to a point of exhaustion, which drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor that diagnosed me of having a disorder that would have had me on medication right now. At a time like this, if I was on medication right now, then one pill could have been swapped out.
Shut up and take my money.
And it would be Michael Jackson and Prince all over again. But because
Michael Jackson and Prince all over again, a.k.a. Michael Jackson started to speak out against the execs at Sony, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, you're dead.
Didn't take the misdiagnosis, and I didn't take the medication, I'm able to speak to you guys clear of thought and transparently. So this right here is a chart of Wall Street Journal. The thing is, I skipped over maybe about 5 of them because it was just unclear on this list. The red are the executives that are Jewish at these companies.
How do I join that club? I want to be the executive. Okay. I want to be the executive in charge of Marvel. I really feel I can add some awesomeness to that, you know. So everything is just building to a boiling point, guys. Something's going to happen. I tell you what. Change my name. Someone in the chat says, change your name. JLD. Jewish Life Dating. Or no, MLJ. Modern Life Jewish. Well. You know, it's funny.
Shut up and take my money.
People are waking up. Get some super chats. Steve the Yard Guy, $5 super chat. And then Kyle 2020, $5 super chat. I'm always understood it as Kanye just doesn't want to be controlled by anyone, Jewish or not. Listen, I want to be controlled by a Jewish person. Okay? I want to submit myself to Jewish slavery. I want them to burn I want them to burn a Star of David right in my neck. Okay? I love Jewish people. I'll eat a bagel right now. I am the alpha Jew supporter. Okay? Jewish people are great. So all I'm trying to say, though, is the age of lies is coming to an end, in my opinion. Okay? That's what I believe. People are waking up. Okay? Is there a Jewish-supported crypto? Because that's the one we really need to go all in. We got to do all in on that. But again, people are waking up. People are waking up. People are waking up, man. And the thing is, how we win, and it's not like a win against the Jews or whatever, just like win against the battle of lies, It's just enough people have to wake up that so you collectively cannot lie anymore because so many people know the truth. Gabriel E says, MLD, thank you for listening to us plebeians. The reactions are real. Listen, none of you guys are plebeians. Honestly, I am the plebeian. Look at my fucking ghetto ass channel. I had to play a transgender man song to cheat the YouTube algorithm in order to make this shit work. Think about that. Come on. Thank you guys. Looks like my super chat donations have been totaling in here at $178.37. Okay. Appreciate you guys. I will only get 70% of that, though, I believe. Right? So, I'm sorry, but it's a good cause because 30% is going to YouTube, and Susan Wojcinski is Jewish. Okay? So, you guys are funding the Jewish cause here live on YouTube. So, out of that $178, I will receive $124. Then I got to pay taxes on top of that. And then everything coming down to it, I will get basically $7. But if you want to send a direct donation to me and support me, you can do so by clicking this link right here. I'll put the link in the chat. If anybody wants to send a direct donation, by all means, there it is. Okay. Click that link. I did get Gotham Knights, and you guys are right. It sucks. Here, I'm gonna spam the link. You can send me direct donation there. Okay. But all I know is that the truth is fighting to get out, and it's getting harder and harder to suppress it because more and more people are looking for it, you know? It's like a missing person, you know? If you got a bunch of people consistently looking for this missing person, eventually you're going to find out where this missing person was. I, for one, love Jewish people. I love vaccines. I love elections. I love masks. I love trans people more than I love gay people, more than I love straight people, because that's the order you have to go in, right? I love black people the most, but no, actually no. So there's a new hierarchy. So I love Jewish people the most, and I love black people number 2, and then I love who's more oppressed? I guess Spanish people I love number 3, and then everybody else under that, and then the last person I love is white person, and I guess do Jewish people hate Muslims? So I guess who am I supposed to hate? Am I supposed to, like, can somebody just tell me what I should think? Just give me a diagram. Give me like a Jewish manifesto of what I should love and what I should hate. And that's what I support. Okay? That's the main thing. Everybody's saying I'm not suicidal. No. Actually, the truth is I was kicked off of Rule 0 because they said I didn't love Jewish people enough. Yeah. It's funny. So anyways, thank you guys so much. Sorry the show was a complete mess. So I am going to get my wisdom teeth taken out. I'm going under in 9 hours. Okay. And so my mouth is going to be probably swollen. They're going to cut me open, and I'm going to be like I'm going to look like a trans man's dick after they fucking fillet the shit up, right? I'm just going to be all right? So help me out. I might have to disappear for a couple days, but I shall return. And yeah. I love you all. Thanks for watching with me today. Sorry it was a mess. It wasn't my fault, though. Really, what the hell? I don't know what to say, man. Love you guys. I love you all.